Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to House York in Exile, a Europa Universalis 4 LP with all the DLC up to Common Sense, where we are playing in the alternate history where the Lancastrians, instead of just marginalising the Yorkist claimants, tried to kill them all. They failed, one survived, and I think I've still forgot to change his last name, but I'll change it in the mod before the next episode. I'm going to keep on rolling now. One of them survived. Basically, the one that I found was the youngest at the time of the start date, Edmund. He survived. His mother has whisked him away to what was East Frisia, and with the help of the Yorkist loyalists who have fled the country because, obviously the Lancastrians are trying to kill them all, they've taken over it. Now, unfortunately, this mod's still a bit of a work in progress, and it's my own, so I only got myself to blame. And the first thing we actually have to do is temp fix title. Pick up this mission, and it will change us to the proper government. For whatever reason at the moment, we come up with no government. The original file was directly copied from the English, so if it works for the English, why wouldn't it work? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, it's immediate. We'll get the thing to say that, it's done, but it's immediate. We actually get the government even before we succeed. If you look now, yeah. Proper king, good. The only problem is that we do end up actually with a 0-year-old house temp. That will say House York for the next episode, or the next time I load up a game. But we're temp for the time being. Temporarily, while he's like 1 year old, he doesn't really know what he's doing, so it's fine. But yeah, we have custom missions and custom ideas. Let me just quickly cover the ideas. I did an EP0, but why has the localization completely disappeared for the House York ideas? No, I'm playing. Right, one of the reasons why this hasn't come out as Common Sense came out is because I keep finding bugs. A friend, Mr. Kosa, actually made the ideas for this. To be honest, it's quite good that there's none there because you can actually see what it is. All the ideas are bad, because the missions that we're going to be doing are going to give us benefits. So if we can complete the missions quick enough, then the bad ideas shouldn't be too bad. They don't, equally, the first mission doesn't, cancel out the starting ideas, and the second mission doesn't cancel out the first, thingy idea there. But the idea is to balance out the missions, because I thought, well, when you do the missions, you've got to get something good. You've got terrible ideas, and they're all linked to... They do have proper descriptions and stuff relating to it. I think it might be because I changed the order of them. Yeah, I did change the order. But you're in exile, so your prestige and your legitimacy, and eventually how your diplomats react, your support in general, your money, your merchants. If you do have any overlordship, it's not going to work out there. Assassinations are going to be common. So yeah, because we're a king in exile, we've got some bad ideas. Now, first things first, we're going to need some alliances, and because I loaded up, I saw that, Lubick is already friendly with us. I don't think we're actually going to have probably anyone else who is friendly. These guys actually like us more, but they're neutral, so yeah, that doesn't count apparently. Gelray? I can see you dragging me into a war, though. Yeah, let's pick up these two. And we'll let a day pass so that fixed mission, goes away. A diplomat has arrived. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Okay, you both accepted. Now we'll have a look at the actual missions. We could remove Oldenburg from the map, which... Does that actually grant a... Inspiring victory? I don't think that gives us... I'm going to ignore that because that's one of the normal missions. What we're going to do is we're actually going to try for his man in Germany. Now, obviously, because we're an exiled king, we are in a bit of a precarious place, and we managed to take the one province in Germany that isn't in the Empire, so we're not even protected by the Emperor. Now, a king shouldn't really swear fealty to the Emperor. He's in... He's a sovereign in his own right. However, there is precedent. William de Normandy was the King of France's man in France before he was the King of England. So, now, it didn't really work out. The French thought that meant that the English was, all of England was under France, but as we know, war. But if we can convince the Emperor that, that's such a thing, we're his man in Germany, which there should be an extra thing on here of having to be in the HRE, but I couldn't get that to work. So we're going to select that mission. The other mission here is to get a papal bill reissued into our name. Papal bull. I think it's papal bull. But I know that because both of these require us to be in good relations with... Actually, I want the dynastic and the alliance. Good relations with them. Let's improve relations with the Pope. Well, Austria and the Pope whenever the guy comes back. There we go. So our 2 diplomats are heading off. What are our chances of getting an alliance with this guy? Minus 29. 20 of that is because of attitude. My army strength is terrible and my diplomatic reputation is terrible. I don't actually know if I can get the Diplo reputation up. I didn't think my Diplo rep was that bad. The starting things didn't give me bad Diplo rep, did they? No, so why would my Diplo rep be so bad? I mean, that's here Diplo rep becomes bad, but anywho. Let's just check that out, actually. Diplomacy view my country. Oh, because our legitimacy is obviously so freaking terrible. Our Diplo rep goes down. This is going to make trying to get these alliances a little bit harder. Can we build any more troops? We can. Let's build a... try and get the biggest score. I think it might just be the actual numbers that we need, but... also, currently it's 7 of 7. Now, I'm pretty sure... Sorry, I'm going a bit slow. Oh, guys, also, if you're not... Well, even if you are new to the channel, let me know what you think about this new map. I'm undecided on it. I think it does make things a lot clearer, but I think the line's a bit odd. Basically, I don't know, so you guys let me know what you think of it, because... Let's close you out, pick you up. Then I can... And not the cogs. For you, you want to be protecting trade in Lubeck, because I'm pretty sure that's our... Oh yeah, we've got the White Rose of York, England. Obviously, because they're actually House Lancaster. I've got the Red Rose of Lancaster, but I think that flag needs a bit of work, actually. We've got some allies. I'm not going to lower fort maintenance, because the one thing I do know from testing this mod is Oldham Munster here tries to eat you guaranteed. So don't drop your maintenance, because they'll just try to kill you. In the meantime, we need to keep seeing how this is going. Offer alliances at minus 28. Both Catholic. I think that Diplo rep might actually screw us from legitimacy. And again, it makes sense that we start off with none. I don't think you can go below 0, though. I hope you can't. Prestige, I'm pretty sure you can. And we will do, because we have a high decay and, high just straight up loss. I guess we're happy to speed up. Gelray, we might as well get this. Tank our legitimacy a little bit now. Get it a little bit of a boost. Does that get it anywhere near to positive? No. Oh, no debate in Parliament as well. Now, I avoided doing that to start with because it doesn't actually populate when you first do it, but a couple of days have passed, so we do now. I think even a month has. Further expand the universities, reduce tech costs for 10 years, development costs for 10 years, diplomats and spy offence, recruitment time or mercantilism. And I love development, But out of all of this, I think the gaining mercantilism, which is a permanent benefit, is just better. Grant army commissions, lose army tradition. Well, we've only got the one button to tick, so we might as well tick it. Yeah, it's 100% or 0%, so I guess we take the 100%. Does a debate in Parliament give us... Oh crap, and not enough rivals. I've completely forgot. Let's... counter-rival all the people who've rivaled us. Just so that we don't try to annoy any other people. If I had a diplomat free, I might go for a claim on Oldenburg. Then again, you're allied with the Hansa as well, so I'd be screwed there. I'd lose my more important ally. I mean, that's 9 troops compared to 6. Have I not built that extra troop yet? Apparently not. Leader. Now, we don't have the military power to get a leader. Do I make my 1-year-old a leader? I don't think we make our 1-year-old a leader. But to start off with, I'm going to work under the assumption that we have a Regency Council and not do completely stupid things. The Upper Alliance is at -14. Royal Marriage is at -20. Actually, the Alliance looks more likely than the marriage. That's not normal. I'll take it. If we can get it. -19, -13. But I don't think we're actually going to get it. Dispute successions. England. Yeah, they have more prestige than us. Could hire a military leader. Can we, though? No, we can't. Because we don't have the thingy points. And I'm almost certain that we don't have the money to hire one of these guys. No. Currently have a diplomatic focus. I think we swap out to military, actually. Because military tech early on is going to be worth a lot more. He's 7. Unfortunately, Munster's hiding his troops down here. And because the AI has his troops... Fair enough, it's his capital. But because he has them down here, I think it's like he's trying to surprise me with them. We may end up having to get... Are you any closer for the Alliance? -20 setting 5. And of course we can't get a thing with you. I think we might actually be completely and utterly screwed. Let's speed things up, because at the minute that's all we're doing. Let's not go uncapped, because that goes crazy. -10, and how much more can I improve? Well, I've only improved 35. I think, actually, no, that might be doable. If we could get them to flip their attitude from neutral. But I don't know what really encourages them to go from, neutral to whatever. What do we have to get him to get this into the HRE? 122. I think maybe once we get into the HRE, what's the... There's a bonus for being a member state, isn't there? The Emperor gets an improved diplomatic reputation. And that's telling me whether they oppose the reform. Now that gets... I'm sure you get something. I'm sure you get imperial integrity. I wouldn't know where to see what static modifiers these guys have. Oh, national manpower plus 10%, income from vassals plus. That's feudal monarchy. There's somewhere that shows me that you're in the sodding empire. Anywho. Are we getting any closer? -9, and we have... like another 40 to go. I don't know if we will, to be honest. Damn it. I was hoping that you'd have to do some actual work, but maybe this is a little bit closer. I mean, are you any better? -17. I don't know. We don't really need a trader, but I guess we'll gain a trader. And we'll pause. Let's unpause again. Now, I don't want to spoil the missions, so I don't want to mention them. But what I will say is every single mission that I've added is based on the history. It'll either be some papal bull, which is what we're trying to get through the Pope. We haven't got that mission yet, but that's what we're going to be going for with the Pope. Or historically speaking, me being the rightful king of England and the rightful king of France, because the king of England is rightful king of France at this time. Oh god, no, Provence, don't do that. Don't do that. I was hoping that Brittany would survive. Yeah, I think I wrote these missions based on these starting conditions and didn't really think too much about how much, just playing is going to change the times. That's down to -5. Royal marriage is also at -5. What changed? So if we didn't have that Diplo rep problem, would be good. We have less than 20 left to get. Okay, have you still at war? Provence and Lorraine. I would really like to see that not go anywhere. You shouldn't need to fabricate claims on them, at Brittany. France gave you them when you stabbed England in the back. There's calls both ways. Why would you fabricate on France, Brittany? You want to get yourself killed? -3. We've got another 10. Trying to fabricate a claim on us. Really could do with getting in that empire. We're still at 115. We need 122 and then we can get in the empire, and that'll hopefully protect us from Denmark. Yeah, 117 and we need to get to 122. I think this will come first. Before we could possibly get the alliance. Are you... They're winning against Provence and Lorraine, but it must be battles because there's no sieges that I can see. You under siege? Isn't there a siege view button? Not that I can click when it's not my province then. You're not being looted, you are being looted, so it's probably that one it is. Okay, recall both of these then. That's the best we can get. -2 reasons. Will joining the Empire make you like me a bit more? It's warning us that we'll become a duke, but we shouldn't. We should stay named king. Okay, so we're in the Empire. -2. I actually think we end up sending the guy back to keep the relations capped out. I don't have the money to send a gift. Not really. Do you want access? No. Can't proclaim a guarantee. None of the people you've rivaled are ones that I can rival. And actually, I can't change them yet anyway, can I? No, Utrecht or Friesland. All I can think of doing is spending all my money on mercs and try to encourage them that way. Change the military strength. See, one unit does... Okay, we have 3 reasons. Take it. Does that mean we could also get you? Not yet. So I am going to continue building them other mercs. Hopefully they'll offer me the royal marriage so I can keep this guy free. Okay, I can get the alliance with a pope. Right, no mission selected. So we should have got... Be here. His man in Germany, yearly prestige. We lose even more because we are subservient. But we get a little bit of diplomatic reputation, which I think is what helped us out there. And a little, another diplomatic relation. Can't remember putting that in. But again, our legitimacy is going to tank. Let's take the mission to... You shouldn't still be showing up. You need to fix you in between the episodes. But let's get the Bull Liability reissued. Basically, this was what Pope Adrian issued, which meant that Henry II had the right of the Lordship of Ireland. It didn't actually ever say the words Lordship of Ireland, but that's what came on, and... No, that shouldn't affect me too much. Damn you! Stay still! I haven't been able to get my, get in position yet. Stop eating each other. Same goes for you. A white piece there would be very helpful. Did I take the mission? I did. Have we taken the alliance yet? No, but we'll get the Pope on our side as well. Of course. The Pope has accepted the military alliance. Is that enough to... Yep. This is why I, have them terrible ideas, because... Let's see, another diplomat. I don't remember doing that one. Diplomatic reputation and legitimacy, because basically now the Pope has... This is previously a bull which was issued for the King of England. It is now reissued in our name. The Pope has basically backed us the King of England. Oh, that's the logic behind the legitimacy gain. I still think that's not enough to... Oh no, we do actually gain a little bit now. Might want to rebalance that. Okay, now we have 5 slots. Next mission. We could try to remind the Bretons... Oh, we're not allowed to ally with England or France. And we're going to try and take over the HRE. Rival of our rival. I'd rather have gone over to Ireland. But I might have to take the Remind the Bretons missions. How many troops are we looking at for Brittany? Total of 6,000. And the Warbitten. If I was to declare war, the Hansa and Gelre would help. The Pope would not. Defensive attitude, yeah, just basically haven't waited long enough. Oh, and Brittany is allied with England. So are you at war with England? Yes, you've lost. Well, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube, that's all the time we have for today. I'm going to look into some of them little bugs in between the episodes, which I think was localization, that mission appearing up, and whatnot, and we'll come back in the next episode. As always, I'd like to thank you for watching. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to say goodbye. Goodbye.